As the Swiss government faces pressure from India to share information on its citizens suspected of tax evasion, another Pandora's box could open up. The Swiss Federal Tax Administration has spoken to NDTV's Nupur Tiwari, who joins us now direct from Bern. Nupur, the authority is saying that they cannot rule out more Indian names coming out in the Gazette.
That's right, Amitabh. In fact, they haven't ruled out that there will perhaps be more Indian names that could be published next week or the week after that. What is happening over here in Switzerland really is quite interesting because Switzerland itself has been under close scrutiny over the problem of stolen data. As you know, India has a lot of information from the HSBC list. And a lot of countries have been putting pressure on Switzerland to respond to their requests, which they have been not entertaining, saying that in their laws, stolen data cannot be entertained. So in fact, all the information requests that countries have to be making cannot be made on the basis of stolen data, which is a big challenge to several countries. In fact, there was a meeting early in May here in Switzerland of the Swiss cabinet, and they discussed this issue of the stolen data. And there will be soon, in fact, a briefing of the Swiss Parliament over this entire question, because if you remember, even Switzerland has, in fact, indicted HSBC Private Suisse. So it is, in a sense, a contradiction in terms. On the one hand, Switzerland says they will not entertain stolen data, and on the other hand, they themselves have, in fact, indicted the bank. So this is something that keeps coming up also as part of the peer review group. At the OECD, India has been putting a lot of pressure on this aspect of Switzerland not entertaining stolen data. So this is something which will keep coming up. As you know, here in Europe as well, a lot of pressure from several countries such as Spain, where anti-austerity parties such as Podemos are doing very well. Also in Greece, where the Syriza is in power, these questions of tax evasion are becoming more and more important, and Switzerland is currently under a lot of pressure to respond to requests from countries. As we said earlier, India is in fact one of the three countries, the top three countries that have sent a maximum number of requests to Switzerland to give information. So the number one country being Croatia, number two France, and number three India. So there has been a lot of pressure that India has been putting lately on Switzerland, and this could be one of the reasons why they've reached this stage where finally they're putting out names of clients whose addresses are not available in Switzerland, or who haven't appointed lawyers to take the final call on what they want should be done with their data, because they will have the last legal recourse to tell Switzerland not to share this data with India, in which case their cases will go to Swiss courts.